Welcome to Western Sports and Recreation. We have over 26,000 unique student users of campus recreation each year, with many of them visiting multiple times. Our world-class facilities include 160-plus cardio machines, women's only and regular studio hours, hundreds of live online digital classes on IGTV and Zoom, as well as in-person group fitness classes, 150-plus personal training packages, and an Olympic-sized swimming pool. We have over 1,100 teams competing each year in our open intramurals with more than 13,000 participants. Our over 18 recreational sport clubs include 1,200 members and over 60 leadership opportunities. We've also introduced new live and online esports tournaments and have over 200 experiential student opportunities. Western has 46 varsity teams and over 1,200 student athletes, and we offer over 400 sport and recreation experiential opportunities for students to get involved. With hundreds of national and provincial championship team wins over the years, numerous Player of the Year and Community Award winners, Western is a destination of choice for student athletes. We're also proud of our student athletes' success and achievements off the field, as Western is consistently ranked amongst the top universities in Canada for scholar athletes, with 420 last year. Last season alone, we had 22 All-Canadians, 106 OUA All-Stars, and the Heck Crichton Award winner as the top university football athlete in the country. Western also had 5 OUA Coaches of the Year and the U Sport Football Coach of the Year, as our coaches are consistently ranked amongst the best in Canada and are world-class leaders in sport. Western has a strong history of spirit and connection, and those connections will help to form bonds that can last a lifetime. With over 200 live events each year and over 100 live stream games produced by Mustangs TV, as well as showcasing our over 70-member Mustangs Marching Band established in 1937, there is simply something for everyone at Western. And today we're so proud to play a part in welcoming you to Western's vibrant campus community. Good afternoon and welcome to the Western Sports and Recreation Department's portion of Fall Preview Day. We're excited to have all of you future Mustangs join us today. We know you've heard a number of incredible presentations today. We know there's still some more to come as our friends across campus give you a taste of what our amazing campus has in store for you. My name is Ryan Robinson. I'm the Sports Information Coordinator for the department. I have the pleasure of working with some awesome colleagues who absolutely love everything there is about enhancing the Mustangs student experience. I'm joined by a pair of those colleagues today. Bonnie Cooper, who is our athletic services coordinator. She does so many things to assist student athletes in their pursuit of excellence on our many various varsity teams. Also joined by Jenna Smith, program coordinator for aquatics, membership services, dance, and drop-in programs. I hope I got them all right, Jenna. She is involved in so many of the programs and services made available in our state-of-the-art Western Student Recreation Center. Together, we want to give you an idea of all that is available, what's involved in all the aspects of what we call SRS. It's Sports and Recreation Services, our little family, as we like to call it. Thanks so much to both of you for joining us today. We have a few questions, so we can kind of hopefully help people out a little bit. I'm going to go to Bonnie first. First and foremost, take us through, Bonnie. How many teams do we have at Western, and what kind of teams are there?
Hi, we have 46 varsity sports offered at Western. Everything from badminton, baseball, curling, and tennis to our ticketed sports, football, basketball, hockey, and volleyball. For a full listing of our sports, you can visit our website at westernmustangs.ca and click on the tab at the top labeled Teams to see the full listing of our sports.
And Bonnie, if someone at home right now and they're interested in trying out for a team, what's the best route for them to go?
Definitely, first is to contact the coach. You can find the information again by clicking on the tab on our website labeled Inside Athletics and then Staff Directory. We list our tryout info during the summer for the following year, and you can see that on the team page for each sport. So if you're interested in a fall sport, typically tryouts will start at the end of August, so you can make preparations to come to campus then.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Over to Jenna now. When a student decides to choose Western, and we know they will, become a full-time Western student, a membership to campus recreation is included. What do they get as part of that membership?
That's awesome. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, the exciting part is memberships are included as an ancillary fee. So that's super exciting to join us here at the WSRC. Included in that membership is over 160 cardio machines. We have a variety of group fitness classes, a beautiful Olympic sized swimming pool, 5 squash courts, a wide selection of intramural and sport club programming, personal trainings available, drop in sports, which is basketball, volleyball, badminton, and futsal. And we also have drop in jogging and skating, which is available next door at the Thompson Arena, where we have an indoor track and an indoor skating arena.
Awesome, lots of great places all in kind of one area there. We like having everything in close proximity. Bonnie, no doubt there's parents watching today. They want to ensure that their student is being supported as much as possible when they're at university. How does the sports and recreation department make sure to do that for them?
Great, that's a great question. Student athletes are supported academically through our Academic Success Program. This involves support through graduate student mentors as well as peer mentors who serve as tutors in our study hall. We truly embrace the idea of student athlete here at Western, as over 40% of our over 1,100 student athletes are achieving an average of at least 80% while competing on a varsity team. We also offer educational programming for our student athletes, everything from seminars on time management and learning effectively from textbooks to workshops on anti racism and gender violence prevention education. We also have our Mustangs Athlete Student Council, which helps student athletes connect with other student athletes, and Mustangs Care, which coordinates outreach in our community with organizations like the London Food Bank and the Boys and Girls Club. All of these help our student athletes not just succeed at Western, but really thrive.
No doubt some great things being done there by student athletes, not just on the field, but obviously in the classroom, out in the community as well. I know that's a big aspect for all teams as well. Jenna, what kind of intramural programs are available? How do they work? Because I know there's a lot of fun and there's a lot of pride in wearing a purple shirt.
The purple shirt is definitely the most coveted prize that we have here in Campus Rec. So we have a lot of intramural sports available to cater to many different preferences. Just to name a few would be badminton, basketball, volleyball, dodgeball, ice hockey, inner tube water polo, which is my personal favorite, soccer, and spike ball. We also have 3 levels of plays, all which include women's league, men's league, and co-ed. So the first one will be rec, which is designed with an emphasis on fun, participation, fitness, and socializing. And then our competitive league is designed for those seeking a more competitive experience. And then we have our super competitive league, which is designed for those who are seeking more highly skilled and competitive experience. You are able to sign up as an individual, which would be a free agent, and we would then assign you to a team, or you're able to sign up with a team of friends as well. A big plus is for those who are going to be living in residence. We also have a res league available, so you can speak with your dons or those on your floor and create a league and register then for the residence leagues that we have available.
I know I have a few of my student staff who are heavily involved in the ice hockey portion. So when they come and give me updates all the time on how the year was going for them. So I always look forward to those updates. They have a lot of fun. And yes, purple shirts are the absolute thing. Um, Bonnie, as far as students for sports offering athletic scholarships, I know that plays into some people's decisions. How do those work?
It's not all sports do offer it. It's best to contact the coach as they are responsible for the AFA or athletic financial award decisions for their team. Being on a team makes you eligible for other athletic related bursaries and awards, so there is some benefit there as well.
Jenna, I know students, especially when you come to university, sometimes it's the I come to school, I also need to make a little money. Quite often, we know students are looking for that job. Can they get one through SRS? And what type of advantages are there to working with SRS while you're studying at Western?
Awesome. So super amazing question because it's very relevant here. Sport and recreation is one of Western's largest student employees. We hire over 400 student staff per year on a part-time basis in different departments such as aquatics, fitness, membership services, intramurals, events to help at all of our varsity games, and many other areas. Definitely some big advantages to working here. Number one is academics is number one here. That's why you're on campus, and we value the importance that that plays in your experience here. So we will accommodate academic schedules. Number two, you're on campus already, so why not shorten that commute and work somewhere where you can get more engaged and involved in your experience here at Western. You'll work with an incredible group of highly passionate full-time staff, as well as amazing colleagues within the student group as well, who will become an extra family and an extra support system to help with your time here, because it's sometimes stressful, but it's also a lot of fun. So we'll give you a good balance, and then it's also a really fun and amazing opportunity to learn more about our programs and services, become a true Mustang inside and out, and an awesome experience to add to your resume.
And they get to work with awesome people like you,
They-
which is even better. So, Bonnie, what if tryouts for a student preferred sport starts in August and they're going to live in residence? How do we support them that way?
Yes, it's definitely important to get in contact with the coach to let them know that you're intending on coming to tryouts. As long as we know about you trying out ahead of time, then we can help you make arrangements with residents to come into residence early.
Jenna, as everybody can tell, I'm going back and forth trying to keep everything even. We all know the operations across the world, doesn't matter what it is, have changed because of the pandemic. You and the rest of the team in SRS have done an absolutely amazing job trying to adjust the programs, the facilities, the services offered. Talk about the changes that have been made over the last few months and will kind of continue into the future.
Awesome. Thanks, Ryan. It's definitely been a lot of work for our department. However, as you mentioned, we're all passionate about what we do. And above all, we understand the importance that health and wellness play in a student's experience. So we have adapted our facilities and our programs to be able to continue to offer as much as we can despite the current environment. We have a lot of new digital programs, that students can access from anywhere in the world. New programs that we're offering are digital fitness classes virtually on Instagram and Zoom. We have a Learn to Run clinic that's just started, a variety of esports leagues, a unified league in partnership with Special Olympics that we're offering weekly. And also we're doing video series with some of our teams and our staff to talk about varsity teams introducing skills, or massage therapists sharing tips and tricks. It's important that we continually stay active, especially during a time like this. Within the building now, there is definitely some changes that have been done, where we have a pod system with 40 reservations available per location per hour. Health and safety has always been number one to us since our building opened over 10 years ago, but it's even more important now. We have a full sanitation process in place, safety protocols from the moment that members walk in the facility throughout to their workout and to the moment they leave the facility. And above all, we want an environment design where members feel safe and comfortable to stay active and focus on their health during their academic year.
Bonnie, we know full well that those students watching today who are interested in being part of a varsity team, they more than likely have spent quite a bit of time practice playing at club levels, high school levels, all those kind of things. They've been used to, or maybe used to, a certain schedule, but they're wondering, what are the training commitments as far as time commitment for being part of a varsity team?
Yeah, that's a great question. On top of obviously your academics, which is a priority here, you could expect at least 2 hours a day of training in season, plus factoring travel for time and games and tournaments. Most teams will also have an off-season training program as well, but not at the same level of time commitment for the student athletes.
And before I let you go, because I know everybody has their block of time today, so we don't want to take up too much, even though we know they're going to love being part of the Mustang family. Before we go, just wanted to ask each of you just about how much you enjoy working with incoming students to the university, because obviously, it's nice to see them come in the door and kind of help them out as much as possible. I want to ask each of you for an answer on this one. We'll start with Jenna.
If you ask anyone in our department why they love what they do, it's because of the students. It's such a valuable experience for us to be able to watch students come in their first year from working out in the facility to then being able to apply for a job with us and start in one of our entry positions. And then to watch them learn and grow in their experience and really thrive to be promoted to a supervisor level and potentially further on from there. As full-time staff, we get to watch students really become passionate about a subject area and watch them achieve goals each year, and truly to push themselves and challenge themselves while they're here to really reach that high potential. So for me, it's so meaningful just to get to know students on a personal basis, but also then to watch them learn and grow and be able to support them through their journey here as a Mustang.
And Bonnie, it must be the same thing when you go from seeing a person show up on a recruit list to all of a sudden being, national champions and award winners, athletes of the years. We know we have our athletic banquet where we hand out awards. That must be the enjoyable part of you seeing all these student athletes come through.
You bet. Yeah, much of my answer is similar to Jenna's. It's so nice to see a name on paper that you see as a recruit come in and meet them in person and see them grow and develop. And I feel so fortunate to work with really the best of the best student athletes. They get involved. They understand that there's a bigger picture out there. Our athlete council and our Mustangs Care is all student athlete run. It's all volunteer. So they really embrace what it means to be a Mustang and to give back to the community. So I feel very fortunate, and it's the main reason I love my job so much.
And we are obviously, myself included, we are fortunate to have folks like you helping out, not only with this, but obviously our student athletes and all of us, our students across campus. So I want to thank both of you for your time today and everything you do to support our Mustangs across campus all year. I want to thank everyone for watching today. We're excited to see you join us in the fall of 2021, and we hope you have a great day. Thanks a lot to both of you, and have a great day, everybody.
We hope you will come and enjoy our spaces and opportunities, or check out our online programming. There is so much to enjoy as a part of sport and recreation, and we want to do everything we can to support and help you thrive during your time with us. We look forward to seeing you soon.